All right, it's me again. I'm out on the bayou, breaking in my new. This is a 30 horsepower Tohatsu 4-stroke. Just wanted to make another video of it cranking and running. Before I made a pretty lengthy video about the engine, as much as I knew about it, as much as I had learned about it doing research, and I had also mentioned things that came with the engine, just different information I wasn't able to find when I was doing research myself on this particular engine. Again, just to tell y'all, it's an electric start, has tilt and trim, just about every option that this size engine could come with. So anyway, here goes. I'm breaking the engine in. So I've already put a couple hours on it, and there's a pretty lengthy little process of break-in on it. The first 10 minutes, all you can do is idle. From the first 10 minutes to the first hour, or I think it's 2 hours actually, you can go up to half throttle. I'm above the 2 hour mark now. Somewhere between 2 and 3 hours, you can run it to 3/4 throttle. And then I believe after 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, you can run it 3/4 throttle. And you can run it wide open up to a minute at a time every 10 minutes. So they want you to slowly break it in. And the break-in period goes from 4 to 10 hours. After 4 hours, it's 3/4 throttle with, I believe, 2 minutes of wide open throttle every 10 minutes. So after 10 hours, you're okay to run it, just however you need to, wide open throttle for however long or whatever. So here goes. You hit the switch here, and it fires up. It gives you a little audible alarm. The LED light stays lit for 5 seconds. It goes off as long as there's nothing wrong. Check to see if it's spitting water. Everything's good. This is reverse, neutral, forward. This thing is pretty quiet. I'm not talking loud at all. Not having a problem with noise. I actually have it on a little flatboat now. My flatboat's a 15 foot. I think it's maybe a 48 wide. So it pushes the boat better than it needs to, I guess. Maybe a little more engine than it needs, actually. It's a little bit heavier than the previous engine I had on here. I actually have a 15 horse, so it's a good bit heavier actually than the 15 horse that I had on here, but it also has a good bit more power than that 15. I could put a couple people in here, I'm sure, and go fine. Anyway, I'm going to get up on a plane, and I'm going to try to talk, so if it's a little hard to talk, I'll review it and see how it goes. There it is. It's already on a plane. There's actually more water noise that's noticeable, I believe, than the engine noise. I can hear the water running along the bottom of the boat, in the front of the boat, and in the back. Really over the engine itself at this particular RPM, and I would say I'm about half throttle. Better than half throttle. But the engine definitely runs out really smooth. Like I told you in the previous video, I've never owned a 4-stroke, so I've never had anything quite this quiet. So I'm really impressed with the lack of noise, I'd say. So just putting on another video for the new Tohatsu 30 horsepower. So far, so good. It's running great. All right, I'm gonna shut it down.